Hi, my name is Shawn Micallef. I'm the author of Stroll, Psychogeographic Walking Tours of Toronto. And I'm here in Ben McNally Books at Queen and Jarvis Street in beautiful downtown east side of Toronto. The book just came out in May of 2014, and it was an update of the first edition of Stroll, which came out in 2010. And Coach House Books and I have discussed over the years of just doing a little update because the city's kind of changed, and it's a book about walking around the city and observing its current state as well as its history. And we thought, yeah, let's do it. And as I started to walk up Yonge Street, which is the first chapter in the book, I realized within the first block from the lake, there were like 14 new buildings on the horizon. The Toronto Star no longer exists on that corner. The landmark that was Captain John's seafood ship is gone. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a bigger project than I thought, because every detail in the book had to be checked to see if it's still there and see how it changed and add in all the new stuff that's come to the city. And so I started re-walking the 31 long walks in the book, and what was going to be a 2-month project took 8 months. But it was actually really enjoyable, apart from the stress of a project taking longer than you think, because it reminded me that Toronto's really interesting and kind of infinite, and it's changed so much. As well as much as it's changed, there's still things that are the same. And I was reminded that I do like living here, and it's infinitely interesting. And I hope you discover the city again, maybe, or discover anew reading the book. And I also wanted to recommend this book by Rory Carroll, There Will Be Fire, Margaret Thatcher, the IRA, and 2 Minutes That Changed History. And it's about the assassination attempt on Thatcher in the early 1980s at a conservative conference in Brighton, England. And it is the most meticulous, almost minute by minute, literal TikTok, because it was a bomb, of breathless reporting on how the IRA prepared to bomb the hotel, the Grand Hotel in Brighton, above the room that Thatcher was staying in months before. And then the manhunt to get the people responsible for it. But along the way, it dips into Thatcherism and British politics and the Troubles and Northern Ireland, with all these really kind of deep, almost like octopus tentacles going into all kinds of places. And I loved it. I couldn't stop reading it. And I think you'll like it too. It's also really maybe like Stroll, a little bit geographic. You know, he describes Northern Ireland, describes Brighton, describes places in London where other IRA bombs. And I'm really attracted to geographic writing because it sort of sometimes makes the stories really come out. So come down to Ben McNally Books, wonderful store, one of my favorites in Toronto, and thanks.